After seeing Rook Knight's video on the KOLM electric pink gun, I decided to get one myself and give it a try. If you haven't seen his video, go to it. He has two of them out. The first one's a general rundown on how it works, how you put it together, and I think he picks a few locks. His second video that came out on January the 5th is more detail on tips and tricks on using the tool to increase your chances of success. And those tips are great. I've tried them so far and it made a world of difference. So if you have one of these or plan on getting one of these, please check out Rook Knight's videos on this. Okay, I got this yesterday, and I had made an error. I had thought that Rook said they came from a 0 day gear website, but it didn't. They had one laying around, and they gave it to him, but they don't sell them. So I went on Google and Googled it and found several retailers who sell these things. And I bought mine from a company called My Key Supply. And I paid $59 for it, plus shipping, I think. And it came in about a week. So let's open it up, show you what's inside. I think you can get two versions of this, one with this case and one that doesn't have a case to it. But this case is very, very nice. It's a solid case. It's not a bag. You know, it's hard and can protect the tool very well, I think. Okay, here's what's inside. When you first get this, all these components are in baggies, you know, like this, for protection. And what you get a box of tools and pick tips and spare parts, and an Allen wrench. You get the charger. This is for US. I believe some places sell the UK or European plugs for this. And you get two of these tips, or I don't know what they're called, the mechanical part of the pick. One for picking locks, and this one looks like a drill, but it holds different tools in here that I'll show you. And it whirls left or spins left or right on that. I don't know if I'll be using that very much at all. But you also get this, and to remove it, you pull back on this little lever here and turn it, and it will pop off. And there you have the like the actuator. Basically it vibrates and spins, and it hits this bearing here, which causes the tip to move up and down at a rapid pace. And one of the great tips that Rook Knight had was, if you look at videos of this by different people who've posted it, they have it so that the housing thing goes over here, where this is up. Excuse me, I'm out of focus. They have it where this tip is up like this doing it, and that looks, you know, natural to do it. But he said, Rook, it needs to go the opposite way. It needs to go, so this is, tip here is facing the bottom of the tool. And you get that in there. This is the hard part, is figuring out exactly how that goes in. There we go. It's locked in there now. You can hear that. It's very loud. Okay. And this adjustment here adjusts the tension on this. It makes it the frequency low. I believe the farther you screw this down, and then as you screw it back up, these will vibrate even faster. So you just have to kind of play with it with the locks to see which speed works best for you. And each lock could be different. You may have to adjust it for each lock. But and this controller here is for actually this. It controls the spinning of this, going right or going left. It doesn't affect this tip here at all. So it doesn't make any difference which one of these you have it clicked. If you put it in the center, it locks. Oops, let's get this in. Yeah, I think, yeah. It locks it so you can't accidentally squeeze it. And then to turn it on, you either push right or left on this, and it works. That's how that works there. Okay, now I'm going to show you the tools that came with it. And one criticism I have that Rookhead also, and everybody who bought one of these, including Bosnian Bill and Lockpicking Lawyer, they reviewed it as well, is that these tools are crap, basically. All the tips in here, we'll spell them out. Out here. Okay. Now you get spare parts. So you gotta watch those. Some of them are real tiny. Some O-rings. Okay. And you get a turning tool, which is excellent. I thought it using, your wiper blade turner or one of these Z-bar turners would be better, but this turn that's like used for dimple locks works very, very well. So I'm glad about that. And let's see, where is it in here? I can find it. I don't see it offhand, but I'll show you some. Look at this right here, the Allen wrench. Don't lose that unless you have a duplicate, because you'll need that to change your blades. Okay, here we have some picking tips. These are for cross locks. I haven't tried them out yet, so I don't know how good they are. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 dimple locks, dimple tips. Haven't tried these out either, but they look like they're not bad quality. Then you get 4 of these, and I have no idea what to do with these. They look like you cook shish kebab on something or other, but they must go to some kind of lock. But if anybody knows, put it in the comments. I'd love to know what they are. And then you have the pick tips. And let me show you. These look like they're just stamped out of aluminum or some other zinc maybe. They're very cheap. Some of them come to you bent. You have to unbend them like that. But there are a variety of different types. This is what you'll use the most, these straight bladed tips. They give you city rakes, they give you snake rakes, they give you half round, half diamond, Bogota type things. And they don't really work. I mean, they're for single pin picking basically. They give you a hook. What are you going to do with a hook? It bounces up and down. So a lot of these things don't make sense and aren't needed at all in there. But I have a pick gun I got from Sparrows and a set of blades from them. So I took one of them out of that kit to use. These are heavy duty steel, a lot stronger than these cheap ones are. So this is what I'll be using on the KOLM pick gun. So that's basically what's in the kit that you get. And next we'll go into attempting to pick some locks. Now let's assemble the blade onto the gun. You do that with your Allen wrench, and you loosen a nut that's on here. And you insert your tip between that cap there, and it's in this orientation, so it's straight across the top, and the curve is at the bottom. And get your Allen wrench and tighten it up. Don't over tighten it, but tighten it real snug because the vibration can make it loose. And the adjustment for the vibration is here. I've got it set. Look at the threads. It's about there. Rook has it set, this turned all the way, so it's just the very first thread on the bolt here is exposed. I haven't tried that yet. I'll see how this works, and then I'll try his adjustment off camera later on. And once you set this, you can use your Allen wrench. There's a Allen wrench nut right there. You go in there and you tighten that up, and that tightens this so we can't move, so the vibration doesn't cause the adjustment to move. Okay. Now we'll go with the easiest locks that I have because I'm just learning this tool. They'll be mostly masters. This is a 140 series. I believe these have like maybe one spool pin in them, and I think they're four. Yeah, one, two, three. Yeah, 4 pins. Okay. We'll take the turning tool that came with it. Put very light tension on it. The 2 ways of tensioning it. Just barely put your finger on it to hold it inside the keyway, or you can bounce it as you're vibrating. One of those 2 methods should accelerate opening it up. So right now I'm just going to put gentle pressure. You go all the way into the back and you pull it out a bit. Rook takes this tip here and a magic marker, and he marks on here the 4-pin distance between the tip and where the 4th pin is. And he'll do it with a 5-pin lock and a 6-pin lock, so he'll stick it in the proper amount. But I'm just going to do it by feel. So it may take longer for each one. By the way, it is locked. too long. And here we have a master. This is a heavy sucker. It's a 532. And this does have security pins in it. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins in this one. I recommend doing this on a device and in your hands, but I'll give it a go. Doesn't always open all locks, so I mean, since it has pretty much, security pins in it, but it did overcome it. And the old master number 3, which probably won't open. This is a 4-pinner. Go it to the back and pull it out slightly. Always a trusty lock. Okay. And for something different, I'm going to do this quick set. I think it's a deadbolt lock. Came out of a door. Show you that it's locked. See if I can get this in there and hold it. There we go. See, it's open. Next, we'll do this master lock here. Shutter lock. And it's also a 4-pinner. Smaller keyway too, so it's kind of difficult. Close it back again. There we go. All right. Here is another 140. This one I've had difficulty opening, so we may not get one. Let's give it a try though. All the way back and pull it out. We got it. There we go. All right. And we'll try this master number 1. It's locked. Another one bites the dust. Okay, now I'm going to try, this is a Commando marine grade brass. It has 5 pins to it, and according to the manufacturer, it has 10 security pins in it. A combination of spools and serrated pins driver pins, and then serrated key pins in it. And it's a dead shackle. Okay. Got it. All right, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 padlocks. Oh, 7 padlocks and 1 cylinder. And the last one I'm going to do, I had to put in the vise because it's pretty heavy. And that's a puck lock. And it does say puck. Okay. All right. And it is also a 5-pinner with an American keyway. And let me make sure it goes okay clockwise. There we go. Get out there. It's opened. Okay. So that's the KOLM pick gun for the price of $60 versus Multi-Picks Pronos, which starts at around $250 and goes up. For occasional use, this is a great pick, and it's fun to use. It's, you know, for you purists out there don't like to use pick guns and rake locks and just want a single pin pick, it may not be for you. But for people like me who aren't very good at any of that, it's exciting to have something like that, to have a lock that will open up, whether you picked it or raked it or used a pick gun on it. But if you're interested in getting one, you can find them by Googling them, and I think you'll enjoy them. And if nothing else, make sure you check Knight's videos on this, because it's going to really help you learn how to use this thing and have success. But remember, it does not open all locks. You know, it opens these easy ones that you saw right here, and I'm going to have to practice on some more secure locks to see how this operates. But for what it is worth, I recommend it highly if you're into electric pick guns. Thanks for watching.